I now want to delete my formulas, so I'm going to highlight the cells where the formulas have been entered, a right click, and then I'm going to select Clear Contents, and we now have clear cells where we can add our new ifs statement. I'm going to insert function to add my if statement. You can see again I've got a list of recently used options, and I could have selected ifs from the list. I'm going to search again, and you can see there are 3 options I have. I can select any one of the 3 in this case, and I'll select the middle one. And it asked me for a logical test. And my first logical test, because there are going to be several, because it's an ifs statement, is for B5 to be greater than 33. I'll click on the plus sign to add a value, and the value, if true in this case, is excellent work. And I'm now going to add another logical test, exactly the same cell B5, and this time I'm going to make B5 greater than 20. So we'll enter our logical test in full, and I'm going to click on the plus sign again, and the value, if true this time, is good effort. And if I glance down my sheet, I can see it shouldn't have been 20, so I can easily amend this, and I'm going to amend this to read 28. Click on my plus sign again to add a third logical test, and again B5, and this time it's going to be greater than 22. And my comment for this is going to be needs some support. So I'll type in my comment if this is true, and I will add one final logical test, and this time it's if a learner's average is below 22. And here I'm going to add value if true in neither greater levels of support. I'm happy now with what I've entered. I'll click on done, and you can see my cells are populated according to each learner's average score. And as for the previous example for if, I'm going to add different scores to test my data, and it changes to what I would expect in neither greater levels of support. I can't really read that very well, so if I double click I can see it more clearly. I'm going to change it back to what it was. I'm going to do another test. My next test, I'm going to look at making 30 into 40. So I'm expecting it to change to excellent work, which it does. And we have to test this data, because accurate data results in accurate information, which means we make accurate decisions.
Brought to you by Evolution.